it's Kimber and Will with Crossfire Co-op, and we've got what's new in the news for you tonight.
Episode 13 of Ricochet. Will here for Crossfire Co-op. Check out our impressions of Final Fantasy Uncovered.
Final Fantasy Uncovered, clearly on target.
Clearly.
What a night. Free event. Craziness. I can't even speak in complete sentences clearly.
The freaking creator of Final Fantasy was there.
Sakaguchi. Yeah, so that was the first uncovering. There were 14 uncoverings. No, just kidding, there were 15. But they played it out like there were 14.
A whole night long.
So the first one was that he was there and he gave a speech about, being the father of Final Fantasy. It was really heartwarming. Talking about how sometimes you don't think your kid's on the right path.
Kimber almost had tears.
I've had tears. So that was really cool. Then they had a new trailer, which was also pretty cool. The cat's, hello! Acrobat cat. Then they showed the artwork by Yoshitaka Amane, which is like the typical Final Fantasy artwork that you see, but here's a twist. They did like some 3D kinds of things with it. And
it was really cool.
You could like delve into it and see all around it and all the cool things, and then they went back out and it turns out that this art's been there for like 10 years. So I'm like, yeah, I'm really glad that
Just
someone
been waiting on them to use
finally
it.
decided to use it. Then we heard the theme. Maybe, I don't know if we can play a little bit of it or not.
We probably can't play
We probably
it.
shouldn't play any of it, but you
But
can find it.
It is up on YouTube. I've already sent it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I'll toss a link in here if I can find the link for it.
Mm-hmm. The official link.
The official link, yep.
Yes.
It is by Florence of the Machine.
Yeah, it's a cover of Stand By Me, which, they show like the boys in the car, and then they show the boys pushing the car. So it's like, they're there for each other through thick and thin. How did you feel about the use of that song?
I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it symbolized just the entire group
Mm-hmm.
and the struggle they're going through.
I wasn't sure that it fit in with Final Fantasy, as a whole. They have one of the gentlemen who normally does the music, and he gave a talk on video chat, just like, hey, I'm sorry I can't be there, I'm at a concert, and, I heard these other people were going to be there, so I wanted to talk about it, and I didn't make any of the music, but it's going to be great, and I was like, oh, that's really sad. So instead of, the music that I heard in the demo, In the Sky, is great, but it was a little bit sad because they're like, okay, here's this really new modern kind of song. Boom, like, try something new, that's cool.
They had classic Final Fantasies. And one of the biggest announcements
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't even on the board of 14, I don't think,
Mm-hmm.
was the Final Fantasy radio in the car.
Yeah, I don't think that was on the board, but yeah, so you can drive in the car and turn the radio and get different channels based on the different music from the games, which is huge.
So awesome.
Super cool. So Florence and the Machine, Stand By Me, they had a really nice little spiel where she talked about, how she was creating this song. Gameplay videos. So we saw a chocobo, them riding a chocobo.
Yeah, we're actually on one?
They were actually on one, yes. Unlike in the demo. The chocobo could kind of flutter down, and it could drift.
It looked awesome.
It was pretty cool. In the car, again, the Final Fantasy radio, also the ability to shift to first person. In the battle, the fighting, that looked pretty similar to what we've already seen in the demo. So excited for that because I quite liked it. And then the anime.
Ooh.
It's available now on the Final Fantasy 15 YouTube channel.
I don't know. I was searching for it.
Mm-hmm.
I found the Japanese version on Square Enix's Japanese YouTube site, but I didn't see anything on the North American site.
Okay.
So,
well,
I'll be on the lookout.
be on the lookout. Post a link if we find it.
The Japanese one may be subtitled. I didn't have time to watch it because we
literally just got home and started filming this.
It is midnight and we are delivering this tonight
We're
to make sure it's up.
still doing this. Okay. And we're hyped and the cat is hyped, you know. She heard about a carbuncle. We'll get to that later. Ooh.
She did, huh?
She did. So the animated series is 5 episodes. The first one is supposed to be up now.
Completely free.
It's called The Brotherhood. It looks really cool. And if you haven't gotten the picture yet, they're starting to see this like universe pop up. So before the end of the show, you'll hear all about the Final Fantasy universe and what it consists of, but this is a little bit of a transmedia piece, which is a popular word now, transmedia. Then we saw these pictures of these two characters, Regis and Luna. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, Luna. And they looked even better than the game, if that's possible. And Greg pointed out that that's kind of odd. There is I thought live action at first, but no, it's a CG movie.
Made by the same team that made one of the previous Final Fantasy movies, the Final Fantasy VII. I think it was Adventure.
Yeah, full-length CG movie. That looked great. And then, who comes out?
Oh.
But Lena Headey from Game of Thrones. You know her as Cersei. She's also in Shadowhunters.
Kimber was shocked.
Yes.
She was like, ah.
I think that my tweet says like, OMG, blah blah blah. Like I was just totally fangirling. So she is doing the voice of Luna. This movie is coming out in 2016, by the way. So like it's gonna happen soon.
Before the game.
For the game. At this point, we didn't know when the game was coming out, so.
Well, we knew potential spoilers, but.
Potential spoiler. And then, of course, she said, "I have a friend." What friend? Who's gonna be the friend? None other than Sean Bean. So hopefully Sean Bean's character doesn't die.
I don't know.
Be one of the few times.
It's looking pretty ominous.
Looking pretty ominous. I'm pretty sure that he's playing Regis, but it's really hard to tell because the crowd went so crazy when he was talking. He was on video that no one could hear him for the first, little while.
It's true.
It is true. And then Aaron Paul is also going to be in Kingsglaive. His character is Nyx, NYX. The protagonist, he says.
Looked like a pretty cool character.
Looked like a pretty cool character. And then, of course, we saw this car. They rewound the trailer, zoomed in. You can see that it's an Audi. It's an Audi R8. It's one of a kind. It's super Final Fantasy-fied.
Looks really cool.
Not for sale.
Only one available.
Didn't say what it would be. Is it in a museum? Is it going to go on a road show? Are there going to be boys in cosplay traveling across the world? I don't know.
Kimber would be into that.
I vote for boys in cosplay traveling across the world. Anyway, I digress.
Yes.
So a movie, an anime, a game of course, but we see the boys go to this diner and they play this pinball game. And lo and behold, Justice Monsters 5, a minigame, live on your iOS, your Android, your Windows phone. You can pre-register for that as of tonight. So, app, movie, anime, video game.
It didn't stop there,
Didn't stop there because tonight you can also download, it's almost done.
It's getting there, 51 seconds left as of this recording.
The Platinum demo.
Even though it's past midnight, I may stay up and play that tonight.
I don't think I'll sleep tonight.
We will have our thoughts on that as soon as humanly possible.
So, Carbuncle, you are in a dream of Noctis as a young boy. There's a squeaky hammer involved. There are tiles you stand on, and those tiles change something in the world or generate a monster, which is a pretty cool way to show off what the game can do. You don't have to have played any Final Fantasy games or Disgaea to play this demo. They really want it to be accessible to people who are new to the franchise.
Okay, while we're on this,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to point out something.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned to Kimber
Mm-hmm.
while we were watching the press conference.
Mm-hmm.
This looks a heck of a lot like Kingdom Hearts.
It looks very much like Kingdom Hearts.
With the type of weapon he's using, and I have to imagine we've seen the reveal of a new playable Kingdom Hearts character.
That was presented by Matt Kishimoto
That is not official news, by the way.
of Square Enix. So we were actually sitting like a seat or two away from him. He was standing up greeting people, and we didn't get a chance to say hi. So hi, Matt. So that Carbuncle Platinum demo is free, starting tonight. Go get it now.
If you beat the demo,
Mm-hmm.
you get Carbuncle in the game.
And you
in
can
15.
name it whatever you want.
Yeah.
I won't pull a Greggy and tell you to name it after my dog, but you can name it after my cat, Zoe. Z-O-E. So then they pulled out even more surprises. There is not only a deluxe edition that comes with the movie Kingsglaive, with a steel case in the game and some bonus DLC. There's an ultimate collector's edition.
I am not going to say who immediately ordered an Ultimate Edition, but
So it was crazy because they were announcing all these things and then they're like, don't leave yet, because they wanted people to stay for the whole show, even though there's like a demo and an anime.
so much.
And then, you know, they have the post-show, and I'm like, okay, the thing goes live at 9. Okay, oh my god.
It's like, we're not going to make it
It's
home by
8:40. The phone is almost dead. There's horrible data connection in
We're
the shrine.
at USC campus, waiting to make it all the way back to Pasadena.
It's not gonna happen. So we're like sitting there during the post-show, like loading, reloading the page. It was craziness. And my phone was pending the transaction for an hour.
Over.
Over an hour, you're right.
Probably close to 2 hours.
And I had him check my account on his phone, and it showed that I didn't have an order, so I like tried to back out of it and go back in, and finally I think it went through. I have a confirmation number but not a confirmation email, so we'll see what happens. There's already a waiting list, and
They only had 30,000 of these available.
worldwide 30,000, and it comes with a Noctis statue among many other things. An art book,
Soundtrack.
soundtrack,
Of course, the movie and the game.
Kingsglaive movie, a lot of DLC type of things. What an awesome looking statue.
Oh, it's... Yeah, we saw some of them in cases, and
Mhm.
they look dang cool.
I didn't really see them in cases because I walked out and I was like, why isn't this going through? Button.
We were leaving. This is after the post-show.
Mhm.
And there were people just still surrounding the cases, looking at the figures.
People are like, can we interview? And everyone's like, no, I must get the pre-order to go
It's
through.
so true.
I think we might be on Dutch TV because they caught us as we were in between the show and the post-show. So like, hey, Dutch TV. And that statue, they don't have a Noctis statue by itself right now. You can pre-order the statues for the other characters. It's $125. The pre-order itself is how much? For that Ultimate Collector's Edition?
$289 maybe?
Yeah, it ends up being
$289
around
maybe?
$300 with
Yeah.
the cheapest shipping.
Crazy expensive.
Very expensive.
They do not charge yet, so
But
we got to start saving our pennies.
yeah. The demo is free, the anime is free. I don't know about the app, I assume it's probably free. The event was free, so they're like, okay, we gave you all this free stuff, now pay us all the money.
But given the fact that the statue's like 130 in itself.
Yeah. So of course, the release date, September 30th of 2016, they had like a slot machine. It was rolling and changing, and you got like 16, okay, and then we got like 30th, like okay, and it rolls around all the months super slowly, and it settles on November, and I was like, wait, what? And I took a picture and I was going to share it with you guys.
We heard everything about September all day.
And then all of a sudden it like falls backward and it's September and then confetti flies out and everything. Yay! September 30th release date.
Gotta start saving those pennies.
Yes.
Lots of pennies.
All the pennies. And then, but wait, there's more.
Wait?
The 15th. And actually, Tabata-san, the director, was there too, and different people, but I don't want to skip him because he's very important, but wait, there's more. The car that we love is beautiful. The game car, not the real car. I don't know about the real car. It turns into a jet.
It looked so cool.
A jet. And then also you see Noctis. The story, I don't want to ruin much, and I don't know, but his dad plays a role in this, of course. His dad is the king, he's the prince. And he says at the end, Dad, I'll take it from here. And it just really came together beautifully because, you know, Sakaguchi came up and he's the father of Final Fantasy, and he's talking about how Final Fantasy is his child, and in the end, it's part of the story that this son is telling his father that he'll take it from there, but it's also the character trying to make Sakaguchi-san feel like it's okay and things are going to work out, and I thought that was really cool, and I almost cried then too.
It's true.
It's true.
So, I know, personally, I was impressed by tonight's events. Mm-hmm. So impressed we ordered the game, of course.
Of course.
Although, if you've seen our review, you know we're already digging the world.
It's true. Absolutely true. So, what's new in the news? Gonna sing it. PS 4.5 could actually, maybe we're gonna hear something more. The Wall Street Journal, of all places,
The Journal,
says we may learn more about the new model earlier than we thought, and a source who's familiar with the matter told the Journal that the new console will be, and I quote, announced before the planned October release of the PlayStation VR.
aka probably E3.
So if I need this 4.5 to run the PSVR, gonna have a problem with that.
I don't think they could do that after already having the announcement.
I hope not. And PlayStation games, thanks to Evan Lloyd for sharing this, going to iOS and Android. Sony has a new gaming division, Forward Works, bringing PlayStation titles to iOS and Android. What do you want to see?
Ooh. I think the Crash series would be pretty fun.
That would be very fun. People are clamoring for Crash ever since PSX, and even before that, I'm sure.
Even before.
Even before. Reports out of Korea state that Nintendo has laid off 80% of the Nintendo of Korea staff. INVEN shared this. After 4 consecutive years of fiscal losses, Nintendo's going to be reducing that team down to 10 employees. And Fukara Hirojuki is going to remain the CEO there, but the division is going to be relocated outside of Seoul.
Nintendo's been having some rough years recently. Hopefully they got some big stuff in store for the NX.
NX, please! Nintendo's first mobile app, Miitomo, is going to launch the 31st.
Today!
Today! Because it's after midnight. Today, Junior!
Did you register for that yet?
I better do that. Let me pause the video really quick and do it. No, I'm kidding. I'll finish. You can pre-register at https://me with 2 i's tomo.com/yen/.
By the time you see this, you might not be able to pre-register. It may just be up on the App Store.
It might be. We're gonna try to get this out as soon as possible, but you never know. Nintendo also revealed on Twitter that Marin from Link's Awakening will arrive as part of the DLC pack.
So cool.
DLC Pack 2 for Hyrule Warriors Legends.
The art design for her is looking awesome.
It looks really good, and that's for the 3DS and the Wii U. So you're not going to miss out if you only have one. But, Nintendo's like bright and happy kind of games. I'm going to move into a little bit of a darker area.
Oh, getting darker.
Getting darker. There's a new sequel for one of our favorite games.
Ooh, revealed on someone's CV.
Someone leaked the CV. Shadow of Mordor 2 is all but confirmed. NerdLeaks found the Shadow of Mordor 2, SOM2, on the last line of Lauren Mary Kim's CV.
She has done a heck of a lot of stuff.
It was in the mocap section. And in case you're not familiar with her work, she does stunt work for AAA films like Fast and the Furious 7, Transformers 4, Suicide Squad, the Daredevil TV series. She also worked on various video games and CGI trailers, including BioShock Infinite, Batman Arkham Knight, Assassin's Creed Unity, God of War, Ascension, and the upcoming Mafia 3. So, I don't think it's some random person who created a CV to start a controversy. I'm excited to hear a little bit more about that. I know Will's finished the game.
Yeah. Awesome game. We don't have a review up yet. Hopefully soon. We've been pretty busy.
We've been crazy busy.
But it is an awesome game. If you haven't played it, check it out. The way the boss fights work in that game, I've never seen anything like it.
Awesome. I really enjoy the Orc Captain promotion system.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead Michonne has a slight delay.
Which should be up by the time you see this.
So it should be almost like it does not affect you. Ubisoft is opening a new studio in the Philippines. It's scheduled to open the second quarter of this year, hiring about 50 people, collaborate with other studios, and they're going to develop AAA games for the consoles.
This is really cool. The director was saying about how he had left the Philippines, and a lot of people that want to get into game development have had to leave the Philippines. But now that they're actually opening a studio there, he's able to return home, and he's bringing some staff with him.
It's awesome. A tweet by Night Dive Studios. Oh, actually, wait. I got ahead of myself. Square Enix has registered domain names for several more Go titles. Zoe is going to take a bath. It's kind of weird. Those domain names have been registered. Just Cause Go.
I think she needs to go down.
She'll just jump right back up.
Then.
Life is Strange Go. Zoe Go. Deus Ex Go. I'm kidding about Zoe Go. That's the cat. Thief Go and Tomb Raider Go. This was spotted by NeoGAF user Ikim. Thanks, Ikim. And a tweet by Night Dive Studios revealed that the team that brought HD remasters of the first two Turok games to PC in 2015 will launch those games for the Xbox One.
Another thing, pushing us towards the one.
You just pre-ordered a demo. You just pre-ordered a game that costs almost as much as an Xbox One.
To cancel it, we gotta get Turok.
No!
One of my favorite games for the 64.
No, I thought you liked Final Fantasy.
I do, but I like Turok as well.
Oh no. Tell him he cannot cancel this. I'll be so sad. Voice your thoughts in the comments if you think he should not cancel this pre-order. And it doesn't count if you're on the waiting list and you want him to cancel so you get one.
Let us know if you think we should get Turok instead.
You don't even know when Turok's gonna come out.
Doesn't matter.
Call of Duty 2016. Shinobi 602, a proven industry insider on NeoGAF, said that the new game's future setting makes Black Ops 3 look like it's from the Stone Age. He went on to say, quote, very far future, space combat, full-on sci-fi. And I quote. What the heck kind of future is this? Like Destiny future? Because I feel like Destiny's like already a pretty far in the future sci-fi shootery thing. You like that? Very technical. Shootery thing.
Both published by Activision.
Indeed. Two Worlds 2. Say that 5 times fast. It's getting an update. This was shared on IGN. 5 years after the original release, Reality Pump announced Call of the Tenebrae and Shattered Embrace. Those are 2 story updates, 8 new multiplayer maps, and an updated engine. The updates will allow for, and I quote, a much higher level of character and landscape detail, an HD GUI, in addition to tons of in-game achievements, co-op multiplayer, and lots of new in-game features and upgrades. The updates are set to arrive on Xbox 360, PS3, PC, Mac, and Linux. What? No updated version of the game has been announced for current-gen consoles, but it has to be only a matter of time. That sounds like
that is our
pretty
speculation.
hopeful.
That is our speculation.
That's your speculation.
It is my speculation. You are correct. Do you not think the same? Why are you going to update a game that is this old? Who is going to pull out their dusty 360 to play new DLC?
I wonder if there's gonna be a new game in that series, or...
I think you should keep reading.
Oh. Reality Pump also announced a sequel! Two Worlds 3, set to release in 2019. And now you know why that update isn't for current-gen consoles yet.
They have to release a version on the new consoles.
They will, but they'll release it with the next sequel.
They'll release it before that to generate some hype.
Well, they might, but they're gonna work with their timing of it. Far Cry Primal has a survival mode that arrives April 12th as a free patch. Includes permadeath, sounds fun, a new stamina gauge, and the mini-map is turned off by default. That sounds horrible. Fog of War has been strengthened, and fast travel now consumes stamina and food. What a jerk, that fast travel. That sounds horrible.
Survival mode is not for you.
This is like a rogue. This is a Garrett game. Garrett, this is for you. Even taming beast will become more difficult, as if it wasn't ridiculously hard. I thought I was taming the saber-toothed tiger, and I was throwing rocks at it. That's right. Why won't you come to me?
It was pretty funny.
You didn't even know.
Oh, I finished my demo. I was peeking over.
Everybody was like, what's she doing? Some animals will require being brought down to at least half health before they can be
Tamed.
It says baited and tamed. I thought it said bathed and tamed. I was like, oh, that's awful pretentious. In the Stone Age.
Just like Zoe cleaned herself. You have to clean your animals before you can tame them.
With your tongue. The animals you tame will also die if killed in battle, and special ones like the Bloodfang Sabertooth are lost forever if they die. Wah, wah, wah. No! This is not another battle camp where you have to feed your pets to your pets. Anyway.
Yeah, you didn't play that game long.
It brought tears to my eyes. Shadow of the Beast will release in North America on May 17th. Glorious Shadow of the Beast.
We hadn't even heard of this. We played it at PSX. We were floored.
Saw the banner, I was like, what is this? This looks amazing, and played it and was like, yep, I want this game.
Yeah. Looking
Awesome.
forward to that.
Very much so. Xbox Dev Kit. As of today, anyone can turn their Xbox One into a dev kit. Asterisk, tiny print, so long as You create a Dev Center account for $19.
You don't have to create the dev kit account to be able to download the update to turn your Xbox One into a dev kit.
You're right. The mode is free, but if you want to access all of the ability...
It is true. But this is really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This allows a lot of indie studios that would previously have to buy a completely separate unit as the dev kit, at least one.
Mm-hmm.
Now any Xbox One can now be a dev kit.
Woohoo! It's always exciting.
They announced this 3 years ago, and it's finally happening.
Woohoo! Now on to deals. Xbox deals with gold. Evolve is the big game of the week for $13.20. For PlayStation, WWE 2K16, part of the WrestleMania sale. Metal Gear games for PS4, PS3, Vita, PS3, including MGSV. Metal Gear games are on sale for PS4, PS3, Vita, PSP, including MGSV, $40.19. PS is also having a Plus sale, which has had Unravel for $15.99. Why did I just pre-order this other thing for a lot of money when I could have had Unravel? For $15.99. And the new Lego Marvel Avengers for $47.99. PS Plus for April. Zombie on PS4, Dead Star on PS4, a virus named Tom for PS Vita. Hi Tom. I don't want to meet you, but I might play you. Shushimi for PS Vita, I Am Alive for PS3, and Savage Moon for PS3.
People have been asking for a AAA title for PS Plus for a long time now.
Indeed.
Yeah, here it is. It may not be the title you're looking for, but a AAA title is coming this month.
Indeed.
I'm actually excited. I enjoyed the game on the Wii U. Zombie.
Mm.
No, you're not a zombie fan.
I don't do zombies. In any way. I don't interact with them. I don't wish to see them. No. On to VR and away from zombies. Oculus Rift launch.
What about a VR zombie game? Wouldn't that just be your thing?
No VR zombie game. No. No paranormal. No Starbreeze Walking Dead zombies. No.
You don't have to worry about the Starbreeze Walking Dead.
Oculus is an open platform per the Oculus blog. As a dev, you don't have to be in the Oculus store. You can sell outside, and when you do that, you can use your own IAP if you prefer. And they don't take a cut. You can also request keys, loyalty free, to sell your Oculus PC app on other stores while making it available to the community through the Oculus platform. If you want to ship outside the Oculus platform using the SDK, you can. And people can access this content by enabling the unknown sources setting on their Oculus desktop app.
So, this is what you have to do with your cell phone if you want to download the Amazon Underground app. Very similar situation here.
Feels shady.
It is. It is awesome that they are opening the platform. But I have to wonder how many consumers are going to go this extra step to download other games.
I do not know. But if you've done it, or you're planning on doing it, tell us about it. PSVR on PC. Look, she got back up here.
She always does.
Sony Computer Entertainment Executive Vice President Masayasu Ito told Nikkei this week the company's home console has a lot in common with the home computer. Even so, that bringing the PSVR headset to PC is a future possibility.
Pretty cool.
He went on to say that Sony is not ready to make any announcements at this stage about that feature, though he did add, quote, there will be an expansion into various fields.
Ooh.
You can expand those fields into Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy XV, Unravel.
Kimber's like, yes, yes, and everything?
All the things, VR, yes. Good.
So, what you been playing?
I played a game at WonderCon.
Yes, you did. It was a Metroid game.
It was a Metroid game.
We tried Metroid Prime Federation Force, the multiplayer version.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty fun.
It was fun, but it was kind of confusing.
It was very confusing at first. Especially since you're waiting on teammates to come up to press the button, and you're just standing there, and you're like, come on, dude.
Mm-hmm. And they're like, hit the generator. I'm like, what's the generator look like? I have no idea. And they're like, oh, the gas is coming up. You gotta like get on this thing. And I was like, okay.
But the team before us died.
Mm-hmm.
Our team actually took out the boss.
Yes.
That was fun.
Got that generator real good.
Once we got a hold of the controls, it started to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that, and this may just be this game, this was the first time I had actually played with the new 3DS, and the nub didn't quite feel like I was expecting it to.
Mm.
Like, I was expecting more joystick type feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot stiffer than I was anticipating. What'd you think?
I didn't notice a difference.
Ah, so you actually used the nub and didn't notice the difference?
I didn't even know it was a new 3DS. I was like, I want to play this game, I want to play this game. I was sitting there for like half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Then I finally got to sit down and some guy was like approaching the stool and I was like, no, I've been standing here. And the girl like ushered me in the chair and I sat down and just started playing.
I did try the 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Looked pretty cool, but at the angles I was holding
Mm-hmm.
during the demo, I was like, I'm going to turn this off.
I did 3D for the whole demo, I think, and it was really good.
I have also been playing Pokemon Yellow,
Mm-hmm.
as always, and a little more Battlefront.
Nice. I haven't been playing my fake Pokemon app because it's weird and I can't now.
You've been playing with your cat game.
I've been playing Neko Atsume.
What have you been watching?
I've been watching a lot of Vampire Night on Netflix.
Yes, every night we're cutting more footage and she's like, more Vampire Night, please.
I don't even say please, I'm just like, put it on.
She's like, now biatch.
Oh. No.
That's what she sounds like.
No, it's not. Yeah, anime, really good. Twists and turns, and all the music is always so catchy with animes. I love it.
While at WonderCon, we also watched Justice League vs. Teen Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you check out our review,
Yep.
which is up now. Link right here.
Yep, you can find out if that straight-to-DVD movie matches up against its big screen brother.
Ooh. Which we still need to see.
Yes.
Hopefully this weekend.
We'll see.
Let's jump into movies and TV.
Mm-hmm.
Kingsman.
I don't jump in like Persona 4 Golden jump in the TV.
Ooh, that would be fun.
No.
Kingsman.
Mm-hmm.
Empire Magazine has reported that the next Kingsman movie will be titled Kingsman: The Golden Circle.
Interesting. Not the Golden Compass. Golden Circle.
The Golden Circle.
Well, I, for one, really enjoyed seeing The Kingsman.
It was a fun movie.
It was our very first screening.
Not my first screening, but it was really, we were able to get tickets through your work, and
Mm-hmm.
it was fun to see it in advance.
Yeah.
It was almost a month in advance.
Yeah, it was really far in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reports earlier this year said that Julianne Moore is in talks to be the next villain.
Intriguing.
Deadpool,
Mm-hmm.
awesome movie,
Mm-hmm.
has set the world record for highest grossing rated R movie.
Very nice.
According to Box Office Mojo, Deadpool has taken in $745 million,
$1 million.
surpassing the previous record holder,
Who was?
The Matrix Reloaded, which had 742. It's official.
Mm-hmm.
20th Century Fox has pushed back the Gambit movie.
I was really actually hoping to do a Femme Gambit cosplay.
They're going to start filming at the end of this year. No release date's been set yet.
Not fun.
Jennifer Lawrence is giving you hope, Mystique fans. And I quote, "I am dying to come back," Lawrence told Empire on the set of Apocalypse. "I love these movies. I love being in them. I love the ensemble movies because it's not on anyone's shoulders." Sounds like she wants to play some more Mystique.
I wouldn't mind her playing some more Mystique, maybe helping to introduce Nightcrawler. Because he's one of my favorites.
Apocalypse is the last movie that is under her current contract, which was signed, I believe, before Hunger Games. So the question's going to be, if she does sign on for more movies, what's the pay rate going to be? And is Fox willing to splurge?
Well, are they going to pay the same for her they play for the male actors?
Hey, one would hope, but one would hope.
Maybe more in some cases?
I would say she should deserve more than a lot. Because she's bringing people into the seats.
And she's putting up all that... I don't even know what she's wearing, but she's basically naked.
Moving on.
I'm just saying, like, it's not a very comfortable thing.
D23 will take place July 14th through the 16th, 2017. The event will be in Anaheim, California, with tickets going on sale July 16th of this year. Prices will be revealed this summer.
Ooh.
In case you don't know, D23 is the huge Disney event that takes place every year. Zack Snyder has revealed to TV Guide and the New York Daily News on why Flash was recast.
There's a petition going around for people who want him to be axed.
I just don't think it was a good fit, Snyder told the New York Daily News. "I'm very strict with this universe." Oh, really? "And I just don't see a version where Gustin's The Flash would work. That tone is not our world." Ezra Miller will be playing the Flash in the movies, starting with his cameo in Batman vs. Superman. According to the director, Snyder, Gustin was never even seriously considered for the role.
Dang.
He goes on to say about how they're wanting to create two separate worlds here. The TV show world and the movie world. It sounds like it's probably better for the TV show world with the way the reviews are coming in. But it just kills me because you adapt, you create these characters, people watch them every week, and then you're just like, that world doesn't exist. I really hope Marvel finds a way to work in Daredevil and Elektra and Jessica Jones into the cinematic world. Just because we're watching these characters, we're building a repertoire with these actors as these characters, and then to have it just switched for the movies. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that the most recent Elektra movie wasn't really anything to call home about, so I don't even care if they have movies. I like those TV shows.
Speaking of Batman vs. Superman, Box Office Mojo set the world record for a comic movie opening weekend at $424 million. Dang. Forbes has noted, though, it also set the world record for the largest drop from a Friday to a Sunday at 55%. This tramples the previous record holder, the Fantastic Four, which had previously dropped 48% and is universally acclaimed as a horrible movie. With that said, though, while they're projecting maybe a steeper drop each week, I was looking at what's coming out soon. I don't see anything to even compete with it. So, to me, it doesn't. I don't see a huge box office drop from here on out, personally. Especially with us buying tickets this week. So, anything else for Ricochet?
No.
That's it for Ricochet 13. We will have our thoughts on the Platinum demo up hopefully this weekend.
And hopefully a good link for you to check out that Brotherhood anime.
Make sure you check out all of our coverage. We're still putting up stuff from Silicon Valley Comic Con.
Just too much stuff.
Right before I post this, we already have a set to go live. We had the R2D2 Builders Club interview Kimber did.
Was really cool. Like, I was like, what are these guys selling? And they're like, we're not a company. Oh.
Yeah.
What? This is like free advice for how to make an R2D2?
So
sold.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching Ricochet Gamescast.
Make sure to click subscribe.
Click like, comment, tell us what you want to see.
Make sure to share us.
Till next time.
See ya.